Hi, this is Gordon. I'm with Maximum PC. We're back with Silverstone again, looking at post-CES 2014 coverage. The company has brought us literally a truckload of cases to look at. In front of you is the brand new SG12 case. For those that have seen the SG01 and SG02, it's actually very similar to it. In fact, the insides are almost the same, but there's a few key changes. I'm going to go around and back. You're going to see this case takes, of course, micro ATX for people who want a little more capability out of their small form factors. But the big difference? The optical drive. The older design actually had space for 2 optical drives for people who thought it was still 1998. Well, 1998 is called back and taken one of those optical drives back. You still get a standard full 5¼ inch drive, but the other one is gone. The other difference, of course, is this nice, very sturdy handle. I will say, if you have a system in here, it looks like you can pick it up and you won't have any fear of the thing breaking off and falling to the floor. By removing that optical drive, they're able to reconfigure the inside. The inside's pretty rough, it's a prototype, but you can basically add more internal storage. That's what the Silverstone has done with the this case. But next to it is something even cooler. This is the brand new, see if I get this right or not, it's the DS380 case. The company's calling this a hybrid case, which is sort of made for people who like to make their own NAS units or people who like to store the entire internet on their machine. So you have 8 of these hot swap bays, I believe. 2.5, 3.5 inch drives. But check this out. If 8 drives is not enough, this case will actually take 4 2.5 inch drives here, which of course you could put SSDs or magnetic in for a crap load of storage. And of course you're wondering, how are you going to run 12 drives off of a motherboard that's mini ITX? This case is mini ITX. Well, inside Silverstone has, I'm going to try to get in here and get a look, it's ASRock's brand new motherboard. I'm guessing that's a Bay Trail Atom processor in there, but it has 12 SATA ports on it. And of course, we haven't seen this in video before, but these cables that Silverstone is making are just awesome. They're extremely low profile, and if you are building into a small chassis like this, you've got to get these cables because they blow away normal SATA cables, which are really no fun to work with in a small chassis. One other difference is there's actually a backplane here, and you'll see these cables are plugged into the SATA side. If you have a SAS drive, you actually have to plug it into the other ports because apparently SAS is slightly different on the backplane than SATA in this case. And you're wondering, what if I want more performance than I can get out of a Bay Trail? Or what if I want to run discrete graphics? Well, that's where the hybrid part comes in because Silverstone has designed this case to take a full-size graphics card in it. You can see right here, next to your mini ITX, 2 slots. And we don't mean one of those half-size runty cards. If you look into the case, I'm going to try to get the camera in there. You can see that there's a cutout where the bays go. Silverstone says if you just sacrifice one of your internal hard drives, you can actually fit a full-size card in here. Now, of course, you also have to have a power supply that'll run it. That's SFX, but that's kind of nice that you can run all these drives as well as a full-size graphics card in this case, which is pretty revolutionary. The case itself will be probably about $150 on the streets, and I believe the new SG12 is about $60. More video on Silverstone's CES 2014 products in a minute on MaximumPC.com.